Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I was about to put this game away, and then I said, you know what? I don't know when I'm going back to work. I don't know when's the next time I get to play this game. So I figured I'd play one more time before putting it away. So if anybody's there, let me know if the camera looks good, if it sounds good. And as always, it's an open invite. You can click on this. I'll put a star on it so it's always there. So if anybody wants to comment, concerns, help, whatever, it's all good. So let me take a sip of soda. My comic is being printed. Can't wait to ship it out to all you guys. Thank you for all your patience. Let me just shuffle this. I shuffled up all the decks. For those of you who are keeping score, this is the 5th time I've played this game live. And I won once. I won yesterday by the skin of my teeth. But this game is designed so that you win by the skin of your teeth. For those of you who are watching that are new for the first time, this is Atlantis Rising. Atlantis Rising. It is a cooperative game, meaning everybody who plays is on the same team. And you can have up to 7 people playing. I played the other day with my friend Rich and Dom, 3-player game, and we won. Won rather easily, I might add. So I would say that I have been saying that it's easier as a solo game than with other people because you have total cooperation. But Rich and Dom proved me wrong. So I'm going to start playing now. Oh, the only way to win is to build this. But you can't build this until all these other components are built. You lose the game if this temple floods. And I'll talk my way through it as I play. All right, so this is me, this big figure. I am the storm caller. So whenever a basic flood is drawn, I may choose to treat it as a basic flood misfortune for the pit. So I could call it to me, to wherever I am. And if it is a special, I may return my leader. So if it's a special misfortune, I can cancel it by I don't know if the screen's blanking out on you guys or freezing or anything like that, but it was like doom scrolling. So this is the hologram. It's only used, I think, in a solo game, and I think it's also used in a 2-player game. All right, so I'm gonna start. So I want to the way I start this game is I look at components and see help me the most. This one okay, each country. So this is I get a free a free helper. So I'm gonna go towards that one. All right, so I'm gonna go all the way over here. I'm gonna go there and get some ore. I'm gonna put another guy. I'll put him over here. Get 2 guys to get some ore. This guy will refine the ore. This guy's gonna go to the library. And these 2 will go over here and recruit. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this because the bot will help out. So I'm gonna go heavy. I'm gonna go heavy for metals. All right. So now that I placed my workers, now I got to draw 4 misfortune cards. It's just the way it is in a solo game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I always take 4 cards because if I take a card, resolve it, I forget how many I drew. So I take 4 cards, put them in my hand, and do them one at a time. So this is hopelessness. Each counselor or player discards 1 library card. Well, it's the perfect time. I don't have any library cards. So there you go. So we're feeling hopeless. This is the forge. This is the forge. So you know what? I'm going to call it over to here because that's his power. forge to sink. So I used my ability. And since it sunk on the tile that I was on, I got, I lose my turn. Think thematically, I'm dealing with waves and everything like that. Okay, red skies gain 1 mystic energy and may spend 3 mystic energy to summon the mermaid. Oh, I'm supposed to get 1 mystic energy at the beginning of each round. So now I have 2 mystic energy. Okay, and then this is the final misfortune card. Oh, wow, I've never seen this card before. Imperial Breach. Remove all mystic barriers from the island. Perfect time to get that. I didn't have any mystic barriers. Mystic barriers protect the island from floods. So how you doing? I see there's a bunch of people watching. Anybody want to comment? Anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to join? Again, just click on this link and you can join. I'm going to turn this camera a little bit without spilling my soda. This is the camera. This is the tripod. Okay, so now I resolve their actions. First thing I'm going to resolve is this guy way down here. You see him up there? He's at the library. That's the best library spot. That's take 2 library cards, and I get to keep them both. So I'll call him back. I put the library cards right here so I can reach them. Okay, I get a phoenix egg. It's a wonder. When one of your Atlanteans uses the forges, you may forego its action. Instead, discard this card and remove your Atlantean from the game to either recruit the phoenix or transmute 1 ore into 5 Atlantium. What is the... So I'm all set up to do this. I could do this right now if I want to. But I lose from the game. Do I have the resurrection chamber? Target number next turn. I don't know. And this is the lost schema. Pay one less resource when building a component. Let's see. What does the Phoenix do? Might not be worth it. Might be worth it. Okay, so these are the creatures that I can recruit. Okay, here's the Phoenix. Okay, the Phoenix. Atlanteans placed on a tile with the Phoenix gain 1 additional Atlantium when they... I don't know if that's worth giving up a worker. I don't know. I don't know. Their spot gives them +2, so you only needed 2. You get to 6. So this gives me an ore, which this guy... So these 2 come back. This guy's going to immediately forge the ore into 3 Atlantium. And then this guy is going to go for some ore. He needs a 3. He rolls a 1, 2, 3. I spent 2 mystic energy to turn the pips from a 1 to a 3. So I just can't stand having a wasted action. I can't stand having a wasted action. And now the Wrath of the God counter is at 0, so I flip over 0 tiles right now. All right, so now I'm going to begin round 2. The first thing you do with round 2 is I move this wave counter to 1. I get it. Oh, I forgot my hologram power. That's what I get. So every round, my hologram has a different power. So this is the power. I forgot to do it first round. Let's just say it took a while to power up. When another Atlantean on the same title as the hologram fails their action, you may return the hologram to your pool without taking its own action to allow the other Atlantean to succeed. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Yeah, the game looks really good. Dave, if you want, there's a link here. You could pop in and we could talk for a little while. If you want to pop in, just chit chat while I'm playing. Yes, but this game looks gorgeous. The artist is Vincent Dutrait, who is I think one of the most sought after board game artists. His art is the closest to a comic book of all board games. It's just so gorgeous. It's a fun game. I had the first edition. I played a few times with my friend Jen. So every time I play this game, I think of her. And then she really liked it. So I gave it to her. And then I bought the second edition because I knew I was getting the second edition because it has all of these extra bits and pieces. All right. So now it's the top of the round. So the first thing I do is I place everybody. So I got a piece of ore. So I'm going to send this guy over to the forge to turn that piece of ore into Atlantium. I'm going to send me down to the library because you can have up to 4 library cards. You can have up to 4 library cards. Okay, and what else do we want to do? I want to build this first because this allows me to get another. This allows me to get another worker, and I have 3 Atlantium, so I'm going to need gold. I love gold, so I'm going to put this guy down here to get gold, and I'm going to put the hologram with the bot, and then these 2 guys are going to go down to the city to recruit another worker. So I feel it like at the beginning of the game, you got to get more workers. You got to get more workers. Now that I place them all, now I draw 4 misfortunes. Again, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got 4 misfortunes. First misfortune. Okay, the first misfortune is not bad. It is red sky. Red skies mean I get mystic energy, and if I had 3 mystic energy, I could recruit the mermaid, but I don't have enough. So let's hope there's more red skies. Gorgons. I've never seen this card before. I never saw this card before. Each Atlantean placed in the forest that does not succeed at a production roll collects 1 ore and is then removed from play. Ooh. Good thing I don't have anybody in the forest. This game ain't kidding around. This game is trying to kill me. This game is trying to kill me. Controlled flood. Okay, so I'm going to use my ability to cancel the controlled flood. The controlled flood means I have to flood 2 tiles. I'll go without library cards. Oh, and of course the last card is also a controlled flood. So we'll flip this over. And we will flip this over. The only good thing about a controlled flood is I get to pick which tiles flip over. Hey, Pity Ma. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, guys. Just stopped by to say during work while I have no calls coming in. Hey, you're working? How's everything? Yeah, I was just about to put this game away, and then I said, you know what? I want to play one more time. I really like this game. It's a fun game. I just love that it tells a story as you play it. That's like my favorite thing when you're playing a game and you could think of a story, you know? I mean, this story happened. Atlantis is sinking. Gorgons are attacking. You know, guys are going to the forge. So now, so we suffer misfortune. Now I got to take my actions. So this guy down here is in the hills. He's panning for gold or whatever. So I need to roll a 3. I rolled a 3. So this guy comes back with a piece of gold. That guy's down there is in the forge. So that's an automatic. So he comes back with 3 pieces of Atlantium. And I don't know but these are like really cool pieces of metal. So I'm doing pretty good as far as metal is concerned. So I got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I got plenty to build that. Selecting here. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so I'll do these guys. These guys went to the city, and they're trying to recruit more workers. So you have to take 2 dice. You add that number to it, and I have to get a total of 8. So I got to roll 2 dice plus 1 and get a total of 8. So I got a 9 plus 1 is 10. So these guys recruit 1 more guy. So, okay. And then I got the hologram hunting for gold or panning for gold or digging for gold. He needs a 4, but the bot is with him. So he only needs a 2. And he rolls that. Doesn't matter how good you roll, you only get 1 piece. Okay. So, and now I have to flip over 1 tile. So I'm going to flip over the city. Because this number and this number were the same, so it doesn't really hinder me too much. All right. And now I gotta move this over one more. I get myself Mystic Energy. So I have 3 Mystic Energy. If that red skies card shows up, I can recruit the mermaid. Okay. Oh, the new hologram power. The Guardian. When a tile in the same peninsula as the hologram is about to be flooded, you may prevent this tile from being flooded by returning your hologram to the pool without taking its. Okay, so he could stop a tidal wave, but only if he's in the right place at the right time. So, all right, that's pretty good. So since his, all right, so I'm going to send the hologram to the library. Since he's pretty good, and I need crystal now. So I'm gonna send these 2 guys to the city to recruit. I'll send myself. I'm gonna do this, and there's a reason why I'm doing this. And you know what? I'm gonna. I will. I don't know what to do. Do I want more gold? Yeah, I'm gonna put this guy for gold, and I'm gonna put this guy up there to pray and get some more Mystic Energy. Okay. So now I have to draw 4 misfortune cards. Dave, are you still around? How's the comic coming? Okay, so I got 4 misfortune cards. Reseeding Waters. That is the best card in the deck. So 1 flooded tile gets unflooded. So we will unflood this. That's not bad. Red Skies. I get 1 Mystic Energy, and if I spend 3, I can get the mermaid, which I am doing. Okay, so I recruit the mermaid. The mermaid comes into my area, and I will get the mermaid card, and I'll tell you why I like the mermaid. So there's the mermaid. You may place the mermaid on a flooded tile. Any Atlantean on a peninsula tile adjacent to the mermaid collects 1 Mystic Energy before taking its action. If a tile on the mermaid's peninsula floods, return it to the supply. Oh, she comes back here. I've been doing that wrong because this is the supply. I got to make sure. No, this is the supply. Okay. All right. So yes, I do lose her if that happens. Okay. All right. So she's good at helping me accumulate Mystic Energy. All right. So I got the mermaid. Cool. Energy drain. Each counselor loses 2 Mystic Energy. All right. Well, I only have 1. So okay, that wasn't that bad. I never saw that card before. Catastrophic flood. Okay. So the storm, he's going to use his power to he's the storm catcher. He's going to just battle that storm and negate that card. Okay. Whenever a special misfortune is drawn, you may return your leader to the supply. Okay, so this is the supply. Okay, this is the supply. Okay, so I don't lose the mermaid. All right. I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. I got what is the supply? Jeez. Do I have to recruit my our leader if I use his power? Now I'm confused. See that they should. Now I'm confused. Okay. Power coordinate. I'm confused. I think. Oh. So I think he goes here. But that makes no sense. How can I be knocked out of the game? All right. I guess. All right. All right. So these two guys are going to go. They got 5, 6. They didn't recruit anybody. Damn it. This guy gets 1 mystic energy. This guy gets here. That'll get me 1 crystal. And this guy's going to get me some gold. And he doesn't. I think I jinxed myself. I just got to look up Atlantis Rising, the supply. What is the exact definition of the supply? I Google it. Okay. It's just going to give me a link to the actual. I'm so sorry, guys. If I've been playing this wrong, I'll lose my crap. Randomly place the mystic barriers in their place. 7. Each player then chooses a color, takes the token. 3 Atlanteans matching the color tokens. This guy can't go to the supply. This is me. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad that I might have been playing wrong. Okay, so he's gonna go, and he's gonna take 2 library cards. A numinous amplifier. Your mystic energy increases the die roll by 2 instead of 1. Rise the robots. This round, all mechanical Atlanteans can take actions and grant everyone on a tile a bonus to die rolls, including themselves. If there are no other mechanical Atlanteans play, the opponent takes an additional action. Okay, so this will boost robots, but they're not in play yet. Sorry for all that dead time. All right, so. Right, and then I got to flip over 1 tile. So I'll flip over. I'll flip over this tile. All right. And now I'm in the 2 zone. From now on, everything's going to be 2. I give myself a mystic energy, and now I got a place. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could build this, and I'm going to use, okay, so I'm going to put one guy up here to build this component. All right. Oh, what is the power of the hologram? You may place the hologram and up to 2 other Atlanteans after everyone suffers misfortunes before. Okay, he says he's the astrologer. Okay, so these 2 will go after the misfortune. This guy will go here, and I want to get war. Ore. This guy will refine the ore, and I'm gonna. So this bot is, because of this card, the bot is able to do 2 actions. So I'll put him here, and then so I'm going to spend this card, this library card, and I will. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now I got to do 4 misfortune cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. These 2 I place after because they're the astrology. It's just a way to it's just a way to make it seem like you could see the future. Oh, how you doing? Kojo, how you doing? Happy Halloween to you. How's everybody? I didn't know. I played so many tabletop games wrong. I know. I'm like obsessed with playing perfectly by the rules. Pretty I'm doing fine. I was in New York for the past 2 weeks for New York Comic Con and babysitting my niece. Oh, if I knew you were because I went to Comic Con. I went after Comic Con to meet up people. I wish I knew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the library's floods. Okay, nobody's there, so that's okay. All right, the libraries flood. The mountains flood. That's not particularly good because that's where I am. So he's going to lose his turn. Lack of support. Counselors lose their abilities this round. Any illegally placed Atlanteans. Okay, so that's not that bad. He not only did he get hit by a wave, he got hit by a wave and he lost his power. And we got red skies. Okay, so all right, and now I can place these 2. So I'm going to place this guy over here because this allows him to build a magic item, and that guy's going to be refining nothing. So I got to put him over here to get some ore for that guy to refine. So first things first, I'm going to resolve this guy. This guy is going to build this component, the Swearum Alarum. Okay, and I'm going to use the lost schema so I can build it for 1 less component. Okay, so I'm going to build it for 2 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 Atlanteum. Okay, I'm going to leave this crystal so I can build that magic item. Okay, so this gets built. So I built 1 of the 10 components. So each counselor gains 1 Atlantean or distributes 6 volunteers among the players. So I'm going to take an Atlantean. So I get an Atlantean. So that machine, for whatever reason, impressed people. This mermaid gives me 2 mystic energy. And then these 2 guys, I got to roll a 6 or better. A 6 or better. And I roll a 4. 5, 6, because I have this. So these guys recruit. So I got all of the workers I possibly could get right now. Well, at least all the regular workers. There's other guys. Oh, what am I doing over here? I'm mixing up the cards. That's the pile of discards. I don't want to mix up the cards. All right, so now my hologram is going to get some ore, or at least I hope he's going to get some ore. Yes. And then that guy's going to turn that one piece of ore into 3 pieces of Atlantium. Okay, so I got a bunch of Atlantium. This bot gets to go twice only because I used that card. And I'm going to try to get 2 crystals. Okay. I'm going to spend this because I hate wasting actions. And that. Good job, bot. Good job, bot. All right. So I'm down to 2 library cards. And now I have to flood 2 tiles. So, oh, this guy comes back. I'll flood 1 library tile. And who cares about the city now? I got all the workers. All right, and that's the end of the round. I push this over. Give myself 1 mystic energy. See what the new hologram power is. Champion. When a tile of hologram is on the flood, when a tile the hologram is on floods, all Atlanteans on that tile may immediately take action for that tile before being returned to their counselor's pool. So that's good. Oh, and this guy is going to build this magic item. So I need 1 crystal, 1 Atlantium, and 2 mystic energy. So now I got the crystal sword. Cool. I love the crystal sword. The crystal sword gives me this token, and anybody with this token gets a +2 on any die roll. Any die roll. Okay. So now it is the new round. Okay, so the hologram will protect any workers. So I'm going to send the hologram over here with this guy. So I get to pull him back. What do I have as far as what can I build? Okay, this is what I have. I have a bunch of Atlantium, and I have crystal. So I have Atlantium and crystal. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put a guy over here to build something, because I could definitely build something. Those 2 guys I'm hoping I'm going to get. So, and I'm going to put this guy here, this guy here. I'll just load up on gold this turn. This guy will grab some ore for the future. I'll put the mermaid here, and this guy will get me some mystic energy. This guy will have the crystal dagger to get me some crystals. And where will this guy go? This guy, let's go to the library. Let's go to the library. All right. All right. So now I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 100 hands. Roll a die, move all possible Atlanteans to the location based on the result. 3 to the cities. I don't want that. So this guy will cancel it. Boom. So he's canceling. So he battled the 100-handed ones. The forges flood. A controlled flood. I got a flood 2. So this will flood. And this will flood. And let's see what the last one is. Panic. All Atlanteans in the island move inland to the next unflooded tile. So everybody's moving back 1. Everybody's moving back 1. Okay. That sucks because I don't get the mystic energy from the mermaid. This guy doesn't move. He's as far inland as you can get. All right, so this guy will give me 1 mystic energy. Uh, I'll, I'll I'll do the guy with the crystal sword first. He has +2. Of course, he rolls a 6. This guy needs a 5. He rolls. Oh, nice. I can't complain. These guys need 4 to get gold. So they're the same. So I'll roll 2 dice. Okay, so I'm not going to spend the mystic energy. I get 1 piece of gold. And this guy, he's with the bot. He only needs a 3. He rolls a. I'm going to spend the mystic energy. I just can't tolerate not getting anything on a die roll. And then that guy, he needs to roll a 4 to get some ore. He rolls a 6. We get some ore. All right. So, all right. Now let's see what I got. All right. So I could build something. And I got a guy on the spot. So, so I'm going to spend this and this. So 1 Atlantium, 2 crystal, and I'm going to build the recollection engine. So this is, I got 2 spots open on this. Randomly draw 2 library cards from the discard pile, keep 1 and put 1 on the bottom of the deck. So this could recall lost information. I just hate when so I could use the library even if the library, well, there has to be stuff in the discard pile, which is 2 things. So if I have something really good, I could discard it and recall it and use it again. How much do I have now? Oh, I have enough to build the Gemini capacitor next turn. That's cool. And then this is all extra. Cool. I'll have enough to build the possibility multiplier. All right. So, all right, let's. Oh, I gotta flood. Bring back the mermaid, and I gotta flood 2 tiles. So I'll flood here. Atlantis. It's funny that it's called Atlantis Rising when it's really Atlantis Sinking. Bye-bye, Atlantis. All right, so now I got to do that, give myself 1 mystic energy, and then get the new power. The Artificer. When you place your Atlanteans, you may place the hologram on an empty placement spot on an unbuilt component, and then I could use it. So these spaces are available for me right now. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to, I might not do it. All right. So now I'm going to place my guys. All right. So let's see. I'm going to put this guy. See, this spot close to the sea produces 2, and this spot only produces 1. So I'm going to put him there because we got ore. All right. I'm going to send this guy to the library. This guy's going to come here and build something. A hologram. The hologram will get some gold. This guy will get some crystal. This guy will also get some crystal. This guy will also get some gold. This guy's going to get some whatever it's called. And I will go with the bot and get more gold. Actually, I'm going to do this because that'll get me more mystic energy. Because the hologram is not considered an Atlantean. All right, so that's that. Let's see how bad I deal this round. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a good feeling. And I have such a good feeling that I will copy, paste, and Control V, and remind you guys that people can pop in and hang out and talk with me. So I see I got a bunch of people watching. This is the link. If you click this link, you'll pop in on the stream with me. Tell me how bad I'm doing. Okay, so here's the 4 misfortune cards. Nice. Calm Seas. I used to think that was the best until I saw that some of them are this recedes. Like that. Recede. Nice. So this guy. The forest is coming back. Calm Seas. Wow. I swear I shuffled these. And a controlled flood. So I will. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I'm sorry. So he's going to battle the controlled flood and cancel it. All right. Not bad at all. All right, so this guy's going to come back. He's going to build the let's see, I have a few choices. So I'll build the Epiphanes Port. So there's 2 spaces on this, and this is, I just discard 2 cards off the top of the library to get ore and stuff. But that's good, because then when I build, I already built it, the recollection engine, I could spend them, put them in the discard pile, and then use them. So that works. So, I forgot to spend the resources. So 1 crystal, 1 gold, and 2 Atlantium. Okay, so then I built that. All right. What else can I build? Let's put these all together. I could probably build this next turn, the possibility multiplier. So I'm just going to put this here to remind me to do it. Okay. And all right, so let's do stuff. So this guy is simple. We just get 1 mystic energy. This guy is pretty easy. We get 2 library cards. Discard 1 to the bottom of the deck, or I could spend mystic energy and keep it. The Cipher of Expertise. 1 leader on a location may take its action 1 additional time this round. I'll keep that. Legend of the Buried Treasure. Oh, I love this. Place the hidden cache. So I'm going to spend 1 mystic energy to keep that. So now I have 4 library cards. We have the hidden cache. So it's like, I just love when all this stuff pops up. So this is another location. See, I could put 2 guys there. And on this location, there's just one of each things. And an ore. So this stuff is just there. So I just go there and get it. It's not even work. Okay. So this gets discarded because it's already there. And then I could recall it. I could recall it with the recollection engine. That is really cool. Okay, so I got that. This mermaid is going to give that guy mystic energy. And then he needs to roll a 4 to get gold. He rolls a 5, he gets gold. So he comes back with a piece of gold. This guy needs to roll a 3 to get gold. He rolls a 6. Good job. Okay, we get some gold. And this guy needs to roll a 5 to get crystal. He rolls a 3. Each mystic energy is worth 2. He rolls that to get crystal. He comes back. This guy needs to roll a 3 because he has the crystal knife. He rolls a 2. I'm spending the mystic energy because Atlantis is sinking. We don't have time to be cheap with the mystic energy, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I forgot to put a guy up there to build. All right, so now I got to flood 2 tiles. Oh, this guy's up there. I forgot about him. He's going to convert this ore into 2 Atlantium. So, and now he comes back. Okay, now I got to flood 2. So I'm going to flood this forest. And I will flood this city. You don't want to flood them all, because if this tile's gone, then I got to flood 2 next to it. And that just really, really sucks. All right. So now for the rest of the game, I got to flip over 3 tiles. I get 1 mystic energy. And this is the hologram's new power. The Aquanaut. You may place the hologram on any flooded tile. That tile is available for use this round by anyone, following usual placement rules. When any tile on that peninsula floods, treat the tile with the hologram as though it was. So he's the Aquanaut. So I could use sunken tiles. That's cool. That's the hologram could do that. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is these 2 guys are going to go to the hidden cache. This guy's going to go build something. And I just want to put that to see that I can build that. I'll put this here to show that I can build that. So then this guy will go into the, that guy's got the knife. This guy will go here to, so that's 2 components I could build this round. And let's see. I'll start going for this. Okay, so I need 1 piece of Atlantium and 1 crystal. So in order to get, so this will get me the Atlantium, this will get me the crystal, so I could build that. Cool. All right, so where does everybody else want to go? I'm going to grab some ore. So this guy's going to do some ore, and he'll take the bot with him. This guy will take that ore and transform it into Atlantium. I like sending me to the library. I'll put him here with the crystal and the hologram. Okay. Now the hologram will get some gold. Spread out the damage in case there's a problem. All right. So nobody wants to come in. Nobody's chatting. Can you hear me fine? Am I broadcasting? Somebody say something to let me know if this is actually working. Just type something in the chat. Let me know everything's going well. All right. So here is the first of the 4 misfortunes. Darkness. Discard 9 cards from the top of the library deck. Okay. So these, I'm going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, okay. A lot of stuff just gets discarded. Boom. Oh, Dale says, sorry, just getting sleepy. Oh, I just wanted to, that's fine. Go to bed. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I was actually broadcasted and that you can actually see. I'm going right to bed after this. I'll put the game away in the morning. Calm Seas. Rioting and looting. Each council loses 1 resource. So I'm going to lose 1 resource. That sucks. Mystic energy is not considered a resource. So what is the easiest? So I'm gonna get rid of a piece of gold. So rioters stole my gold, and the library's flood. Damn you! Is there anything I could do? There is nothing I could do. All right, so he loses his turn, and that floods. Okay. All right. So I lost a piece of gold. So this guy will come back from the hidden cache with the gold. This guy will build this component with the gold that so that is the possibility multiplier. That opens up the 3rd spot. So if I could build 3 components a turn. Okay, this guy is going to use these 3 crystals and build the quantum relay. Next round, draw and choose 2 Next time, draw 2 and choose 1 additional power for the hologram. Okay, so the hologram's going to get 2 powers a turn if I use that spot. All right, so this mermaid will give that guy some mystic energy. And I pull them back when I'm done using them, so I know who I did already and who I didn't do. I'm going to save this guy for last to get the missing component, because right now I have a choice of 3 things on the hidden cache. So the hologram here is going to mine for gold. He rolls a 3. I'll spend the mystic energy. He comes back with a piece of gold. This guy's going to mine for crystal. He needs a 3. He rolls a 3. All right, so this guy, that sword is the best magic item. I'm always going to get that. This guy needs a 4 to get some ore. He gets a 4 to get the ore, which that guy is going to then mine into 2 Atlantium. Okay. So I'm just going to start putting pieces on here because I still want that guy. All right, so this guy's going to come back with a crystal. Okay, and what we need is 2 more crystals to build that next turn. All right, okay, all right. Now I got to flood 3 tiles. That just sucks. So the mountain's going to flood. The forge is going to flood. And the library is going to flood. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then that doesn't move. I get 1 mystic energy. And I only get 1 power. I got to activate that tile. So the emissary. Any island tile containing the hologram will support 1 additional Atlantean. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I could build. So I'm gonna build that. So I can build this. I'll put these 2 guys over here to clear out the cache. That's good for 2 reasons. I could get these 2 resources, and I know it's not going to flood. So now that I know I have a piece of ore, I'll put. See, this is one. So I'm just going to put them up there. Okay. What else do I need? I need a lot of crystal. So I'm going to put this guy over here. I'm going to put the hologram over here, and I might as well use his power to do that. I'll put that guy there because I want the mystic energy, and I'll put him here with the bot. Okay, so I'm going heavy, hoping that nothing happens to the forest. All right, I got to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The library's flood. Okay, I don't like that, but there's only 1 more library tile left. So the library's flood. Oh, the library's flood. Sirens. All Atlanteans on island peninsulas move as far as possible towards the end of the peninsula. Okay, so this guy gets called by the sirens. These guys can't get any closer. I don't know. I like when the monsters show up. And calm seas. They get called to the calm, beautiful seas. Okay, so I get 2 mystic energy because the hologram is not really an Atlantean. So that takes care of the mermaid. All right. These 2 guys come back. I get ore and a piece of Atlantium. This guy turns this Atlantium ore into another piece of Atlantium. So that's all of that. So I needed that piece right there. I needed another piece. This guy's going to be wasting his action up there. Ooh, I messed up. I needed another piece of Atlantium. Oh, that sucks. So all right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. That sucks. I done messed up, Ron. All right, so this guy needs to roll a 3. Okay, so he gets a crystal. Okay, so I'm going to put this crystal here. This guy needs to roll a 5. He rolls a 5. Good job for that. Okay, so this piece can be built. So this guy's going to come back. We're going to build this piece. So this is the convergence beam. Choose a peninsula. Target numbers there are permanently reduced by 2. Ooh. So, boom. That's this is permanently reduced by 2. Okay? Because crystal is hard to get. Crystal is hard to get. That was pretty cool. That felt good. This hidden cache could go away because it's empty. It's empty. And I need another Atlantium. I messed up over here. So this guy is going to go for crystal. He rolls a 4. I'll spend 1 to get that. And I'm just going to start putting crystal over there. So he comes back. And then this guy. Oh, no. It's permanently reduced. I didn't spend that. Cool. Now this is permanently reduced to 5, but the bot is there, so I only need a 3. So I end up spending anyway. All right, so that's that. So next round, and then this guy comes back. I wasted his action. I absolutely wasted his action. And this game, you can't like be inefficient. All right, so now I got to flood 3 tiles. So I'm going to flood this, the hills. That's 1. I'll flood 1 in the mountains, and I will flood 1 in the forge. Okay. All right. I get 1 mystic energy. Oh, and hologram has a new power. The Explorer. When the hologram is on a tile in a wild peninsula, that target number for that tile is reduced by 1. Okay. That's cool. All right. So we got that. So I need Atlantium. The problem with Atlantium is it's a 2-step process. Random. Wasn't there something I could do? Okay. Discard 2 cards for the top of the library card to take 1 ore. Okay, so this guy's going to go here. That'll get me ore. So that means this guy could go right to the forge. All right. This guy's going to go to the mountains. So this guy will get more Atlantium. All right. These 2 will get me crystal, and I'll put the mermaid there. This guy will go here and get some gold, and the hologram will get gold. And, I can't go to the library anymore. Okay. So I'll go here. Randomly draw 2 library cards from the discard pile. Keep 1. Okay, so the recollection engine will let me use the library's pile. Now that there's a whole bunch in the discard pile. Okay, so that's that. So now I draw 4. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got 4 misfortune cards. Cascading calamities. Take all special misfortunes from the discard pile and shuffle them into the misfortune deck. Wow. Okay. So this is going to stay out. And I got to go through this deck and take all the specials and shuffle them back into the deck. Does that say special misfortune? Oh, yes, it does. Some of these really, really suck, as you can see. So I got to put a whole bunch of these. That Gorgon's one I really didn't like. Okay, this card is Onslaught. I only use that card if I'm playing with the Monsters module, which I'm not. The next time I play, I will play with the Monsters. So I'm just going to put these sideways to remind me to shuffle the deck. Okay. And I already looked. I shouldn't have looked. So the city's floods. Okay. The city's flood. That's a regular one. Calm seas and calm seas. I saw them accidentally. All right. So now I got to shuffle these together. Okay. So you can watch my horrible shuffling. So how's everybody doing? How's your Halloween? Did you guys have a lot of trick-or-treaters? I had less than 10. I don't know the exact number, but less than 10. It just seems like every year it's less and less. Less and less. We got a bunch of trees in front of my house, so I don't know. Maybe it just makes my house look foreboding or something, because they went to the neighbors and they skipped my house, and then they went to my other neighbors. And my other neighbors, I don't even know what they look like. I mean, I'm going on 4 years in this house, and I don't even know who lives next door to me. I see cars, they are like the most unfriendly people. My neighbors to my right are the sweetest, nicest people. They got a kid. They're nice. The house is friendly looking, and then I don't see anybody next door, and people went to that house. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Oh, it's so DC Miller says less than half of last year. So how many is that? I mean, it just seems like Halloween is going by way of the dodo, So DC, do I have any decorations in the front? Yeah, we got decorations on the door. We have a light that was on, and my door was open, and you could probably see my wife and I walking around through the kitchen, because if you look straight into the front door, you could see straight into the kitchen. We thought it was inviting. Last year was so crazy. We loaded up this year. Yeah, I got a bunch of candy. You guys want to come over, play some board games, and eat some candy? I love Kit Kats, and I love Reese's peanut butter cups. So I'm loaded with. I also like Whoppers. I mean, there's not much candy I don't like. And the kids that did come were super polite. Probably 70 kids. Wow. Oh, I forgot to place the bot. So I'll place the bot right here. Okay. All right. So first things first. And I forgot to put somebody to build this stupid component. Man, I guess I am getting sleepy. All right. So first things first, the mermaid will give me 2 mystic energy. All right. Discard 2 cards. So this guy, I'm going to use his power on this machine component. Discard 2 cards off the top of the library. Gain one Atlantean, which I can't because I have 6 volunteers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 6 extra workers next turn. So I will be doing that a lot. So I got to stand them up. Like, it drives me crazy. I don't want. So these are volunteers. These are one shots. I get them for 1 turn and then they go away. But I will continue to be doing that. All right, and the recollection engine. Randomly draw 2 library cards from the discard pile. Keep 1 and put 1 on the bottom of the deck. Okay, And this guy will let me, a leader on a location may take its action one additional time. So I'm going to put that in here so I could draw 4 library cards. Okay, I'm also discarding this Phoenix egg. So, I'm going to discard the Phoenix eggs after I do it so I don't get it. So, I'll cut it. So I get to draw 4 of these and keep 2. Alchemical formula, discard a resource, then take 2 resources. Okay, so this turns 1 resource into 2 others. The Ancient Atlas. Choose a wild peninsula. All target numbers in that peninsula are reduced by 1 this round. Cipher of Expertise. 1 leader on a location may take its action 1 additional time this round. And the Rise of the Robots. This round, all mechanical Atlanteans can take actions and grant everyone on tiles a bonus to die rolls, including themselves. If there are no other mechanical Atlanteans, it takes an additional action. Okay, cool. So those are the 4. I could take 2 of these and then put the other 2 back into the library. Okay. Okay, so I'm keeping these 2. Then I'm just discarding this. And so this is getting discarded. These 2 are going on the bottom of the library. Okay. All right. So he'll come back. All right. And I forgot to build a component. Do hoppers still come in a car? I haven't seen them. I remember that, though. I used to just pour them right down my fat throat. Could be many reasons. Maybe the kids in the neighborhood found a rich area loaded up. Could also be the candy you're giving out. Well, they didn't know. They didn't know. Do they? They were like babies, the kids that came. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. What does it say? My mom's house ran out of candy. Tons of kids in upstate New York. That sounds nice, though. That sounds nice. That sounds really nice. And I forgot to put people over there for the components. So these 2 guys will, and this is permanently reduced by 1, so I only need to roll 4s. So a 1, I'm not spending all that mystic energy, and a 2, I'm not spending the mystic energy. Yes, I'm spending the mystic because that's 2, 4, 5, because each mystic energy is 2. So that's 1 crystal. Okay, so I'll put that there. And you know what? I rolled a 1, 3, 5. That's 2. There you go. So there you go. I'm just spending mystic energy like a drunken sailor. Okay, so this is gold. I'll roll the first guy. He only needs a 3. All right, the first guy gets 1 piece of gold. I'll put a piece of gold here. And then the hologram, he needs to roll a 5. He rolls a 1. Okay, I'm not spending the energy. This bot needs to roll a 2, and then the bot himself could go. Oh, no, I didn't keep that card. So he gets the ore, and then why did I put 2 guys up there? I am just playing this game poorly. Yeah, I wasted an action. So I will put this here. Okay, yeah. You want to see me waste actions? Next turn, I got so many guys, I don't know what to do with them. All right. So that's now I gotta flood 3. So I will flood here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now I get 1 mystic energy. And the hologram gets a new power. The Artesian. You may use the hologram this turn to build a magic item with the discount of 1 source. Discount of 1 resource or magic energy. Does any of these help me? Once per round, when your tile floods, okay, but that's expensive. Once per round, when your tile would be flooded by a basic flood, ignore the misfortune instead. That's not bad. Destroy this item to remove this Atlantean to cancel any misfortune. Mirror shield. You're immune to Medusa's gaze. Helmet invisibility. Destroyed to cancel the effect of a monster. Okay. I don't care about those. I got the magic item that I want. Hey, Justin, how you doing? How's everything? I'm playing a game over here, and if you want to come in, the invite is starred. You could click on it. How's your comic doing? How's Pencils Down doing? How's everything? All right, so I will before I forget, this guy is going to go over here to build a component. This guy's going to come over here to build another component. This guy will come over here to build a third component. Okay, so I need gold. So this guy will go here with the bot to ensure that I get gold. These two guys will go here to ensure that I get ore. These two guys will transform the ore. What else? I put these two guys there. What else? I might as well put two guys here to get crystals. I'll put this guy over there to pray. I'll put okay, I can only use that once. All right, so I got I'll put this here and I'll put that there. And where else? And I will go here and I will go there. Okay, there's everything. All right. Sounds complicated, he says. Guys who've been watching for a while, is this game sound complicated? Maybe it does. Maybe it is complicated. I mean, the rules are simple, but the strategy is complicated. You know, the rules are pretty simple. Place your guys, draw your misfortune, take their actions, flood tiles. That's the rules to the game. But yeah, it gets complicated. All right, so now I have to draw 4 misfortunes, and I resolve the misfortunes. Let's see what we got. Nice. Calm seas. That is awesome. Red skies. Red skies means I get 1 mystic energy, and I could summon the mermaid, but I already got the mermaid. Red skies. This is awesome. And the library's flood. Now, the problem with the library's flooding is it's already flooded, so that means this would flood and this would flood. But I am the storm caller, so I'm going to call a basic to my area. So this is going to get flooded. His power came in handy. Okay, so I survived. Nobody got damaged. All right, so I'm going to have this guy. Oh, there were only 1 shot. So I'm not going to get these volunteers anymore. So they're going to disappear. So let's see. So this guy is going to build this component. So I'll take this piece of metal off there and I'll put it here. So this component is going to get built. I'll put all this back. And that is the spectral replicator. This supercharges the hologram, so the hologram can do extra things. All right. I can't build anything else until I get more resources. So what do I need? I need gold. So I'll this guy in the bot. So I need to roll. This guy will have the sword. So he needs to roll a 3. He rolls a 6. We get some gold. That'll go here. So this guy will come back. Me, I have the bot. So I need to roll a 3. I do it. I get some gold. Okay, so I'm going to put it there to remind myself what I'm doing with it. This guy will come back. He's going to build this piece. Nice. This is the numinous beacon. So next round, gain 2 volunteers. So I could give up 1 guy to get 2 guys every turn. That's not bad. That's not bad. I need a bunch of Atlantium. I need a bunch of Atlantium. So the mermaid will get me 2 mystic energy. And then these guys, I'm going to roll 2 dice. I need 4s to get ore. So that's a 3. I'm going to spend mystic energy. Okay, and then these, so I get 2 ores, and these guys are going to take the 2 ore and turn them into 2 refined Atlantium. All right, so I'm going to put the 2 Atlantium here to remind myself I need to get it. These guys are going to get me crystals. They have no modifications on the number, but the tile gives me +1 because of that thing. So I need to roll 5s, of course. Okay, so a 5 gets me a crystal. So I'll put 1 crystal here. I only need 1 more crystal. So I'm going to spend 1 mystic energy to turn this into a 5. Because now I'm building up here. I'm going to put... To build this, I need 2 of everything. So that takes care of the crystal. That takes care of the mystic energy. So I need a lot of Atlantium, and I need some gold. Okay, so that takes care of all these guys. All right, and discard 2 cards off the top of the library for 1 gold, or 3 cards for a gold. So this guy is going to discard 3 off the library for gold. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that'll go there. No, it will not. So I am going to use this alchemical formula. Discard a resource, then take 2 resources from the supply, each of which must be different. So I'm going to put this here. This is going to become gold, will become 2 different ones. So it'll become ore and Atlantium. Okay, so this will be here. This guy will then build this component. This is the Gemini capacitor. Select any island tile. Up to 3 Atlanteans on that tile may take their action twice. So everything's built. So I literally only need 2 pieces of gold and 2 pieces of Atlantium to win the game. And this will let me take 3 cards for gold. So I got to discard 3 library cards. 2, 3, and gold. So I need 1 piece of gold, 2 pieces of Atlantean to win the game. Oh, and then this guy goes away, but he gives me mystic energy. Now I got to flood 3 tiles. Okay, I'm going to spend 5 mystic energy. I'm going to spend 4 mystic energy. And I'm going to put a mystic shield here. Okay, because I don't. Okay. And then I got to flood 3 tiles. So I'm going to flood 1, 2, and then I'm going to flood here, which destroys the mystic shield. Okay. All right. All right. Now it's the new round. Take 1 mystic energy. New power for the hologram. Collect the potion cards. Choose and draw 2 into your hand. During this round, the hologram may be used. Okay, so I already know with potion, it's the same one I always take. It's going to give me 2 volunteers. So that'll just give me 2 extra workers. All right. All right. All right. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? I'm hoping this is the last round of the game. So I need 1 gold and 2 Atlantium. This is going to give me 1 Atlantium. So I'm going to go here. I'll go here to build. I'll go here just to get the gold. What else? All right. All right. I will send this guy here because he he could mine a lot of. This guy will go here. I'll put the mermaid right there. And what do I need? I need, and then I need at least, I'll put these 3 guys here. I only need 2, so I'll put these 2 guys there. And then everybody else is going to pray. Everybody else is going to pray. I'll put this guy over here. Why not? All right. So now I got to draw 4 cards and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hope this is the last round of the game. All right. So the hills flood. Okay. We could deal with that. Okay. Crisis of Faith. Atlanteans and the Mystic Power Source do not collect any mystic energy this round. So that's these guys. I could deal with that. Divine Fury. Advance the Wrath of God's track by 1 step. It's at the maximum. Gorgons. Each Atlantid placed in the forests that does not succeed at production roll collects 1 ore and then is removed from play. Oh, that sucks. Well, somebody might be dying. All right, so these guys come back. They don't have any faith. This guy's going to turn this into 1 piece of Atlantium. All right. This guy is going to take his crystal sword and go for some ore. This guy's going to go for some ore. All right, so he gets ore. This guy will turn that ore into Atlantium. Are you kidding me? Did I forget to get gold? Oh, and the mermaid gives me 3 mystic energy. This guy over here, 3 cards for gold. 1, 2, 3. That gives me a piece of gold. And then this guy is going to build this component. And we win the game. We flee Atlantis. Yay! We have fled Atlantis. We survive for another day. So what do you think? Does this game sound too complicated? It's a cooperative game. So it's all, I love this game. It's so much fun. Let's see if this guy gets killed by the Gorgons. So it's 5. He needs a 3. He survives the Gorgons. Cool. He didn't even die. There you go. 2 victories in a row of Atlantis rising. I think I'm getting this game. So I think next time I play, I'm going to add the monsters. So there you go. This is 1 hour and 24 minutes. Bring on chapter 6. You like this? Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll leave it out. Maybe tomorrow I'll add the monsters. See how that goes. Since I won 2 times in a row, maybe it's time to step it up, and I'll add the monsters. All right. So, thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for people who commented, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. I don't have anything scheduled tomorrow. Maybe I'll. Usually Saturday nights, my wife and I watch a movie, have some potato chips and some dip and stuff like that. Good night, DC Miller. Good night. Are you working? All right. Good night.